Guys, welcome. This is an interview with JDtherapper about his new album, Kid with a Dream, releasing with.
The 31st of October. This Friday.
So yeah, guys, I have 16 questions. Jesse, you heard of 16 wishes?
No.
Small child. But 16
Just a
wishes,
kid, man.
16 questions. Let's go. So, Jesse, first question I want to ask you is what inspired the title Kid with a Dream? And what does it mean to you personally? Please tell the people what it means.
So, Kid with a Dream, the reason that I named it that is, the people that's been following my music, if you tune into my first ever song that I released, it's called Big Dreams. And when I started music, I always told like my friends or whatever, because I'm the youngest, I told them, I'm just a kid with a dream. And that's why my first song was named Big Dreams, because you know, that's what I have. I have big dreams, I have big things that I want to do. So I think Kid with a Dream was like the perfect name to make it, because I've always been saying it, and I'm a small kid still in the game that has big things that I have planned ahead of me. You know what I mean? So yeah.
Okay, so Jesse, tell me, how long has this project been in the making, or the idea of this project, and what is the biggest challenge putting, the album together? I'm sure that like a lot of it, because I'm sure you have a vault full of songs. So, trying to put the perfect songs in the perfect order for the album, must have been a struggle for you. Like what challenges did you come up with, and how did you find a solution to that?
Like the struggles is that like I never made the songs with the intent of, okay, this is going on the album. I made the songs like I normally make a song. Like I feel like I'm in that mood. Like I just make a song. You know what I mean? Like you said, the difficult thing was choosing the right ones that I think was good enough to put in the album. And at the end of the day, like my production isn't the best, all of that stuff, because I do it myself. But I thought like the songs that I did choose is like an accurate representation of what I do and what I speak about in my music. You know what I mean? So like I said, like the mindset that I had going into this wasn't that song is made specifically for the album. It was just organically the songs I made, and I chose the ones to me that stand out.
Okay, that's very nice. So, just obviously, every album that almost every artist has made, there's a message to the album, or the message that people take away from it. With the Kid with a Dream, yes, it's about you and it's about your journey and everything. But what message do you want people to take from the album, right? Before they listen to the songs or after they listen to like the album and everything, what is like the main message do you want people to take away from it?
I think the main message is that you can do it, man. Like, I was someone that people, like when I started music, I remember when people first heard me and they found out, okay, like I want to make music and stuff. People was like, they took me as a joke, man. It was like, people didn't believe that I could do it, things like that. They didn't understand that. And I also didn't know that at that moment that this was a passion that I had, man. So I was like, this album is going to prove to people like what I wanted to do, and the plan that I had when I came in, like first starting, is something that I can do, man. And I think the main message of it is that you can do it, regardless of what people is gonna say to you, regardless of where you are now. Like I'm not where I wanna be, but this is where I am, and
eventually we're gonna get there.
You know what I mean? So I feel like the 3 years that I've been doing it, this is more progress to show what you can do if you don't listen to what people say, because you can do it if you want to do it.
So speaking on the emotional part of the album, what song on Kid with a Dream is the most emotional to you, or what is the most emotional song that people might think or might have to expect from the album?
I have a song named Some to Prove on the album, and it basically discusses how I wish the people that I lost was here to see how far I've made it, because the people that I have lost, they knew about the journey, about like of this music, and they believed in me. So I speak about how much it took out of me to get to the point that I'm at, and how proud I would have hoped to have made them, and for them to have seen how far I came. Because I don't know where this can take me, but I wish that they were here to see me before it takes me wherever it's going to take me. So I think Something to Prove is one of my most, like, not most emotional, but on the album, one of the emotional songs that like represents everything that I felt in that exact moment regarding my career at this current moment, you know.
And how would you describe your sound on this project, on the album, compared to what you've already released to the world? Would you say that it's more so the same, or is there some surprises that we can expect, you know?
Nah, there's definitely surprises. I would say most of the songs that I've released, it was more for the people. And like I said, like most of those songs that I released was with the intent of, I'm making this for a specific audience. I'm making this for that person to listen to. Like I have singing songs for that audience. I have love songs for that audience. I have that. I have the diversity, but I never did it for myself. So that's why I said when I came in, like without the mindset of making songs for the album, and I came in with the mindset of making the music for me. When I added all of these songs together, it was because I made it for me and not for the people. So what they're gonna hear is a side of me that I don't think that they've heard yet. Like, yes, there will be some songs that might sound similar, but there's going to be songs that is completely different from what I have released. It's not just music that is like club songs and things like that. It's like some tracks I will get vulnerable in, some tracks I will speak in ways that I've never spoken before about, you know, my journey in the industry.
And so still sticking on the sound, is there any new sounds or flows that you've experimented with on the album, or songs on the album that have any new sounds or that you've experimented with that some maybe haven't made it into the album or released for another date, or some that you have put in the album, you know?
There has been like multiple times where I experimented. Obviously I don't want to stay in the same bracket, but now I think there's a few songs on the album that, like, it's a sound that people wouldn't expect from me, man. Something that people never heard from me before. Maybe they never expected me to go on something like that. But I think, they would be surprised by listening to those tracks. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And speaking of the album itself, right? How do you feel your story, right, as a kid with a dream, represents other young artists coming up right now?
I would say, like, there's a lot of people that wants to rap, and it's so like this. It's so oversaturated that I think that the good artist is overshined by, I wouldn't say the bad artist, but the artist that isn't as gifted, but they have a better audience, or they have a bigger following. So I feel like you have a dream, but you could be better than everyone else. But because you don't have the proper tools right now, it doesn't mean you won't have the proper tools eventually. So there might be people that they, like, in your mind you might think, okay, now like their music isn't that quiet or whatever, but their numbers is not showing that, and your numbers is low, but you feel that your talent is better. So I feel like a kid with a dream, it's just like I said in the beginning, just push through, and what you deserve will come.
No, that's very cool. And you know, speaking still on the advice, right, that you've been giving, what's one piece of advice, man, you'd give to someone chasing their own dream in music, or even if it's not in music, just chasing their own dream in general, whatever dream that may be? What's one piece of advice you would give them?
Don't care about what people think, because once you do that, that's when you start letting people determine what you do. And down the road, you're going to be thinking, why did I do this? Why didn't I do that? Why did I do this? Why did I do that? Because you are worried about people's validation. Don't do that. It's not going to get you nowhere in life. Those people that told me back then I wouldn't make it, they either not in my life or they fans of my music now. So things change, but don't let the people change you. So I would say that.
Very good. And tell me, how do you stay grounded or stay humble, right, with all the pressure that comes with trying to make it in the music industry? Because the music industry, it's a very tough industry. It's a very toxic industry, if I may say so myself, right? I know nothing about the industry, but from what I heard and from what I see, it's a very toxic thing that a lot of people can get lost in, right? So how do you stay grounded and stay humble and just stay to your true self, while going through this whole process,
I think the reason that I'm able to stay like humble as I am is because the way that I started music wasn't because I wanted fame or I wanted money and things like that. I started music as a coping mechanism. So I started putting pieces of me into music that I would never show people. So it's a thing of how can I not be humble when I'm showing the people the vulnerable side of me. Like there's no point of me trying to flex this and that, because I'm not a rapper that flexes about things that I don't have. At the end of the day, I'm just a normal person that's able to put words into music. And I don't understand people that think they're above that, because anyone could do it if they want to put their mind to it. I was someone that never thought I could do things like this, and then I just did. So we all the same, we all just normal people that if we put our mind to it, we can do it. There's nothing special about making music. It's the only thing that's special is how you put yourself into the music. So that's why I would say I'm humble, because music is me. The music that I make is me.
Love that.
So yeah, I think that's why.
Going back to music, right? I just want to ask, what track now do you think fans are gonna have like on a repeat? Right? After listening to the album, they're going back to that song, playing it every morning when they're coming. That it just has that feeling of, this is my song. What do you think the most repeated song is going to be on the album?
Look, like I said, there's a lot of like variation on the album. There's a lot of different type of songs. But from my perspective, because I'm also biased, it's one of my favorite songs, one of your favorite songs. I think Iceman will be one of them ones, and probably West Cap, because it's for our city. And if you get you get them lover boys and them lover girls and stuff like that, so it's just one for them. Will be the one of my mom. But I feel like it'll probably be Iceman. So yeah.
No, that's cool, because I obviously, us here, as your friends, I've heard Iceman before, and like that song is definitely from what I know of the album, that song is the repetition song, but Jesse, I just want to ask now, if Kid Was a Dream was a movie, right, what would the opening scene look like? How would you picture the opening scene if you were to produce the movie Kid With a Dream? Right, what would that opening scene look like?
I feel like the opening scene would be a depiction of how my childhood went to get me to the point that I'm at. So as a child, like, I wasn't someone that had many friends. I wasn't someone that would go out a lot. Like I was someone that was like, I was bullied and things like that, man. I never spoke to people, all of that, like that type of things, man. So I think like if it was a movie, it would be the story in the beginning of a kid that's at school that no one believed in, that people would usually like look past, things like that. But then at the end of the movie, it's the people seeing what the kid actually became, and that they shouldn't have doubted him. So I think that would be like how I would make the movie go.
Nice. And tell me, so what's the first thing you'll do when the album officially drops?
The first thing that I do.
So the screen is there. We press that button, release. Boom. It's released. What do you do next? What is your next course of action?
After that, unfortunately, we live now in a time where it's like you need to be an influencer to be an artist. So the content is gonna start rolling out. I'm gonna start shooting content. I'm gonna start making videos. I'm gonna start posting it. I'm gonna promote
so
it.
So you're just gonna be on the grind.
I need to be on the grind for the next two months or so. I'm pushing that album because I'm proud of the work that I have in it. It's definitely not my best to come yet, but it's the best that I have now.
That's all we need right now. That's all we need right
now.
So Jesse, tell me, if you could get one dream feature, can be anybody, dead or alive, right? One dream feature for the deluxe version of the album.
Okay.
Who would it be?
You know, I'm not gonna say the normal names. Like, I'm not gonna say the J. Coles. I'm not gonna say the Drakes. I'm not gonna.
It can be anybody. It can
Nah,
be
like
anybody. It can be
obviously
anybody.
they would be most on the list, but I feel like someone that I would want is probably Nasty C. Because Nasty C was like, he's a South African artist that has like he's not really like the way that he raps. It's not a colored rapper. He's not like youngster. He has the American sound, and I feel like that's what I bring also to the table. Like I have the colored accent, I have my different moments in rap, but my main way that I rap is in an American way because that's the music that I listened to when I grew up. So listening to Nasty C was like a thing of like, it can be done, regardless of where you come from. He came from Africa. He was he is one of the biggest
originals.
So it's like I look up to him. So it's always a thing of like, I would want to feature with him because that would actually mean something to me. If I feature with Drake or someone that isn't from the country, what do me and them have to connect to?
True.
You know what I mean?
And Jesse, your final question. This has been 16 questions in 16 minutes. Jesse, tell me, if you could describe the whole album in 3 words to your younger self when you first started making music, what would you say? What are those 3 words?
We did it. I think that will be it. I think we did
I mean,
it.
that's the only 3 words you need.
Yeah.
You know, that's the only 3 words you need.
Yeah, like back then, I remember those were the times where I used to always hope and pray that I'd get better.
And now we're here.
And at the point that I am currently, I know people give me the respect and things like that. And I'm at a point where the older self probably wouldn't believe the love that I receive nowadays. So I think the 3 words would be, we did it.
Thank you, Jesse, so much. Guys, my name has been Calems Daniels. This is OCD 16 questions in 16 minutes. Thank you for Jesse. Please, guys, the album will be releasing 31st of October. Get there, get it pre-saved, pre-downloaded. It's on all platforms. Go check it out. This has been JDtherapper with a kid with a dream.